Plaintiff, Kelly McMillan, says she and the defendant have never gotten along because the defendant is always starting fights. Kelly claims she punched the defendant in the face after she threatened her with a pool stick. And after the defendant got into another fight at a club, she damaged Kelly's car while fleeing the scene. So she's suing. Defendant Tammy Law Turner says Kelly is nothing but a bully who not only attacked her, but defamed her on Facebook. Tammy Law does not believe she damaged Kelly's car, and she's countersuing for assault, a cell phone, and harassment.
Start with you.
I met Mula probably about 4 years ago. I work as a security guard, and she was a bartender. Mula, a drama queen, always in some fighting, picking fights, or people just don't like her, and she end up fighting them, but always get her butt whooped.
How many fights you know of her to have been involved in?
A lot.
Okay.
Plenty of them. I had to, stop as working security, stop other girls from trying to fight her.
Can you estimate?
I say probably about 9 or 10.
Over the course of how long? 4
years.
Okay. Is that about right?
No, it's her and her friends trying to beat me up.
Okay. How many times?
I wouldn't say 9 or 10. I would say about four or five incidents that she's been around.
All right. So you say 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And you say how many?
About 3 or 4, and she involved in 2 of them.
I thought you said more than 3 or 4.
Right. Get your story right.
You just said more than 3 or 4 before. All right. Go ahead.
And I only been in one altercation with Mula.
All right.
And it was 2014, September. Not that, no, I take that back, excuse me. That's my accident as far as with her. It was 2013.
You all were engaged in an altercation?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It was closing time. And the owner of the bar asked me, I wasn't working that night at that bar, but that's the bar I usually work at. And she asked me, Kelly, could you please, get everybody out? It's time to, everybody got to drink their drinks up, it's time to go. So I was like, everybody drink up, bar closing. She turned around, looked at me and said, be bye. So I let it ride. Said it again to everybody in the club, everybody drink up, bar's closing. Called me a B again. As she was about to take a sip out of her drink, I grabbed it and I threw it across the bar. She shoved me, I grabbed her by her throat up on the bar, and that's when the altercation really happened. She grabbed the pool stick, and
So we need another bailiff? You getting nervous?
Yeah.
We definitely are, yes.
She grabbed the pool stick, and that's when I really got aggressive with her. I two-pieced her. She flew over a speaker. She flew over the speaker and went under the stripper stage. And I remember when I hit her, your phone did drop. That's what she's countersuing me for, a phone.
Oh, right.
I was so busy whooping her.
You started that fight, so you assaulted her.
Yeah, no, actually, no, I grabbed the drink. She assaulted me first. That's
you
when
grabbed something attached to her body and
yes,
threw
I
it.
did.
Yeah, that's assault.
Okay.
All right. And why do you have such a contemptuous relationship? That's the first time you all ever been into something?
Yeah, me and her personally, yes.
Okay. You give me some background on your association with the plaintiff.
I met her, we was working together, she was security. She's been fired from every club that she worked at because she clips people's purses when she searched them.
How many times do you know of her being fired?
She's worked at about 5 clubs in Akron. She don't work at
Over
any
the
of
course of how long?
the 3-4 years I've known her.
Is that true?
No, I only worked at 3 clubs, Your Honor.
She's always angry. She's very evil. I club promote and I bartend. I'm like a social butterfly. I get a lot of attention. I'm a people person. She writes stuff on Facebook about me saying I use cocaine. She write promiscuous things about me saying
Where did all that come from?
Right.
This
Why?
happened after the incident. She don't like me.
Or after the incident that she's suing you about?
It happened after the incident that she's suing me about. This
Okay, well, I guess she
recently.
wouldn't like you after that.
She just never liked me. Like when she attacked me in the club that night, I thought that we were cool. Like we see each other all the time. She come in the bar I work.
Why do you think she attacked you in 2013?
She a bully. She's negative. She's just evil.
She had no reason that night?
No, she wasn't even working. She had just got fired from a club. I feel like she was having security withdrawals or something because she's not even working. Like, why are you bothering me? And I was with 7 other people.
So you described the incident.
Our club was slow. So me and all my coworkers go across the street to the strip club to have some drinks. My manager ordered us about 7 shots of doubles. The lady of the owner of the club say last call. Kelly comes over there, hurry up and finish that drink. So I did call her a B word. I'm like, oh, I'll finish it, but I can't drink no double that fast. You heard what the lady said, finish that drink right now. So I was like, B girl, come on, let me drink my drink. That was no reason to attack me.
You provoked her. Mm-hmm. It wasn't legitimate, but that is the reason. Don't act like you don't know the reason. When I ask you why, you say, I don't know.
But
maybe she was having withdrawal that night. No, she attacked you because you called her two B's. Let's be clear on that. As long as you're clear on it.
Okay.
Don't come in and act like, yeah, she just out of the blue attacked me. She was having security withdrawal. She told you it was time to get out of the bar because the bar was closing, and your response was to call her two B's. And you should know better that a security person, as large as she is, should not be called that by you. All right, now let's get to the insurance deductible and the punitive damages you're suing about. What happened there?
Well, she struck my car.
Tell me, give me the background on that. When and what happened?
September 12th, 2014.
Different event, obviously.
Yes,
Incident.
we were at, Mula got fired there. And it was a new bartender that was working there, and I guess she was mad because the bartender brought a lot of customers, been bringing a lot of customers. So I seen her, I didn't know the situation until it happened. Mula in the corner, she's a bop. A bop is real, just trashy woman that just gets around.
You calling her that in here today?
That's
a name?
No, I'm not calling her that. I'm just saying what she's known for.
Other people refer to her as that?
Yes.
Have you ever heard anyone else refer to you as that?
No.
All right, it sounds like you're doing name calling.
No,
that's not nice. Let's not do the name calling. See, I help you too. Go ahead.
She's shaking her butt. I guess the bartender told security she want her out of there because she was doing little ignorant stuff. So Mula goes over and grabbed the napkin holder where the straws and the napkins and throw it at the bartender. But luckily, it just missed her and it knocked down a whole bunch of liquor. So after she threw it, she runs out the bar. She get in her car, drive home, and get her sister. Come back. Bandanas, tennis shoes. She ready to fight. So I'm begging and pleading with her sister. Please, just go home. You got kids. Your sister ain't got kids. She ain't got nothing, Just go home. You got kids. So the sister listening to me, but still she gonna back her sister up because that's what they do. Her sisters do. Every time she call them, back her up, her drama. So they get out in the parking lot, her and the bartender get to fighting. She and her sister not knowing the whole bar is with the bartender. So I'm like, go home. Y'all just go home. It's not worth it. Anyways, Mula and the bartender get to fighting. Her sister jumps in the fight. Then this other female jumps in the fight who's getting the best of her sister. So Mula first she's spraying mace, trying to get everybody up off her sister. She runs to the car, get in her car, runs over the whole crowd, even her sister, over the girl that was fighting her sister. The car went just like that over. She threw it back in reverse. And I'm yelling like, Mula, don't, because they right beside my car fighting. I'm like, Mula, don't hit my car. So when I said that, boom, hit it. Threw it back in reverse. She was like, Kelly, I'm sorry, I'll pay for it. By then, I'm mad, so I'm coming towards her car. She takes off, sped off, and that was it. Everybody just scattered like flies.
Have you spoken to her about the damage to your car?
Yes, I did. She agreed to get agreed to get a receipt book. She took my number down. Kelly, I got you. I'm gonna make payments. I'm gonna get a receipt book. Okay. Never heard from her. I'm like, okay.
You want to tell me what happened?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I agreed that it was altercation at the bar. The bartender didn't like me. We could speed up to the fight. Me and my sister was jumped by like 20 people, girls and dudes.
That night?
The night that her car got hit.
All right, let's back up. Let's not go too fast.
On September.
You said jump to the fight. Now, let's start with you.
I was
did you throw straws in the bartender's face? Anything?
I got something threw at me, and then I threw something back at the bartender.
Okay. Did you go home and get someone?
No, I didn't go home and get anyone.
You didn't go home and get your sister?
No.
All right.
My sister and the bar owner actually dates, and I called them and told them what happened, and they pulled up together.
Okay. You didn't go and get them. You called and told them to come. Got it. Then what?
Right. So then the whole club comes outside and they jump on us. About 20 people, dudes and girls. They hit my sister with bricks. It's like all these people on top of my sister. I got maced. I jump in my car and try to get away. I run into a wall and I run into the people. I agree with that. And then I leave. While I'm trying to leave, Kelly and all these people is attacking my car. So I'm blacking out, I'm maced, and I'm beat up. I'm just trying to get out of there. I see.
Oh, she was part of the attack.
She was with them her friends.
She was part of the attack. I didn't ask you whether she was with them.
No, she didn't touch me. I didn't see her touching me, but she was chasing my car like a mad woman. So.
Chasing your car?
When I was leaving, she was chasing after my car, like she said. She was.
Was this before or after you hit hers, if you did?
I didn't hit her. It was after I hit the wall and the people.
So you never hit her car?
I don't know. I never hit her car.
Oh, okay. All right. She's making that up.
I feel like she is.
Did she speak to you about it earlier?
I seen her.
After that?
I seen her. She spoke to me a lot of times.
About that?
About hitting her car, yes.
And what did you deny it? You said, I don't know what you're talking about. What was your response?
I just didn't really give her a response. I just said,
you just was quiet? You were just quiet?
I just was quiet, listened to her. I said, okay, every time.
And then you walked away?
And I walked away. I seen her at the hospital the next day when me and my sister was filing the police report. She told the police that I hit her car. I told the police I don't recall hitting her car. They told her it was on private property to go get the video and prove that I hit the car. She told them that she did not want to press criminal damages. She just wanted like $500 for a deductible fee or something. Like 2 days later, I seen her at the mall with all these people. She walked up on me and told me that she'll take $300 to $500. She kept changing the price then. I said, well, all right, whatever. I walked off when I seen her.
You never agreed to pay her anything?
No, I never agreed to pay her.
So you just said, when she said, I'll take $300 to $500, you just said, okay, whatever.
Yeah, and I left every time I seen her.
You have any evidence that she did it?
Yes.
What do you have?
I have the car accident. I have the
car accident, meaning
the
what?
The damage.
Gotcha.
And I have the police report.
That's just what she told the police.
And that's just the damage she said happened.
Yeah,
on just the date that you had to fight or got jumped for throwing stuff. Got jumped by 20 people. All right. Bet you won't be throwing stuff no more. Or calling 6'3" women bees. At 5'3". That's what you do when you come in here twisting and acting contemptuous, and then the judge get contemptuous too.
I don't bother them.
Well, no, that's how you acting, and so that's how I'm acting with you. And after seeing this evidence, I'm going to grant you your judgment. Your claim is dismissed, so I'm going to conclude that that was mutual combat the day that you called her all these bees and y'all got into the fight. Have a good day. Your claim is dismissed. Yours is granted.
Thank you. Hey. Hi.
Now your leave me alone.
It ain't over.
And then she just said it ain't over. That's what I'm saying. It ain't over. She just
I can say whatever I want.
You can, but don't put your hands on me.
Okay, can I say, call me again? Okay, see? Okay.